Hi, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a whole flip through and a comparison to the old petite of the new A5 Erin Condren budget book. Okay, so the first thing, all the covers are the same. You get this metallic with rose gold and layered pattern. And then it is on a rose gold coil, which I think it's a super nice addition because you do pay $10 extra for a metallic coil on your planners. And I do love that it's a coil because you can use like the mini snap-in bookmarks to mark your place. So you don't need a whole variety of different accessories just because it's a different size, which I like. So you've got your title page. So it's this is the Petite Planner budget book, obviously, and this is the A5. So it's very similar in the front page setup. And then you open it up and it has a little, I guess you would say, instructions page. So you've got how to use this budget book. So you've got big picture check-ins, monthly budget tracking, continued, and then trackers. So that's that. You don't have that in this, in the Petite. So and then you also don't have this page. So this is the big picture section. So you have how I currently feel about my finances, how I want to feel about my finances, main goals for this budget book, other ways I want to use this budget book, big picture, finance goals, and you've got 3 sections for that. Then you get into the monthly spread. So they've cut this page, which had like the savings tracker, at least from the front. So, and instead you got the kind of description and the goal or vision, or however you want to look at it. Then you get into monthly. So it starts with red, which is normally February. So that it looks like they have changed up kind of the color scheme a little bit. So here you have important days for this month. Then you have future purchases, future bills, saving goals, and the 3 circles on the top. This is what it looks like. So very different. You don't have, this is the previous month. So you don't have these 2 pages are sort of similar. They've just changed kind of the wording from upcoming to future. And this is the same, and they've removed the asterisks there. But you don't have this page, the important dates this month, which I kind of like. I think that's a nice addition to be able to flag things like that, and I've always used that kind of here. But this would be interesting if you were trying to track something that was like a long-term goal, maybe. I don't know. So there's that. And then you get into this. You get 2 pages for this budget section as opposed to in the Petite you got just the 1 page. And the first thing I noticed about this, and why I thought maybe this would work for me, is because in here it has all kind of prompts, I guess. So movies and concerts, well, I'm not doing those anytime soon, but same with vacation. But also I don't have childcare, I don't have children at all, you know, so it was kind of already pre-filled in. So that's kind of something to note. So here what I like is you still have the guided sections of like savings, food, entertainment. You have 2 blank, actually you have 4 blank because you have 2 blank here. You have health, utilities, housing, transportation, and income. but there's not that much to correct. Like utilities, most of my utilities are included, so I might change around how I do that, or white out and reuse this section somehow, some other way, but I'm not trying to white out all those prompts. And you do have 4 blank, and then you have a debt tracker, which is pretty small. You couldn't, if you had lots of different debt you wanted to track, you couldn't break it down unless you wanted to use one of these as well. So that, but also I'm not sure why it's 4 across either. So that's interesting. I'm not sure how I'm going to use that, but, and then you have where you can put the month as well. So I do like that it's blank and you have more, definitely have more space. Then you have your spending summary. You did have in the petite, it looks very similar. You've got date, description, category, and total, and month up. So very similar, just a couple little layout changes. And you got 2 in the petite, but you actually get, so you got in the petite, you got 2 full spreads like this, and in this one you get 3, I believe. So 1, 2, 3. So you definitely have more spending summary space, and then you're moving on to the next month. One thing that I wish is it had a payday breakdown. I like to break down my paydays like that, where I do, payday 1 and payday 2. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is color code them. So payday 1 would be red, let's say, and payday 2 would be purple or something like that. But I'm still playing it, so that is something to note still. You don't have any notes pages in between the month, because you go right to the next month. You have this pink, orange, the minty color, green. So I believe you do have, so you do get a full year's worth. You do get a whole 12 months. So here's the last month. And then, so after your 3 pages of spending trackers, you move into the 12-month check-in. And so this is very similar. So these 2 questions were on the first page when you started the book. Then you have place for progresses I've made in the last 12 months, progresses I've made with my saving goals, progresses I've made with paying down debt, things that work to keep things that work to keep my financial goals on track, things that work to keep my spending goals on track. Moving forward, I want to, any pivots or adjustments to make for the next 12 months. Then you have a savings tracker, which is super helpful. And you get, so 3 pages for that. And then you also have a debt tracker. And you get 3 pages for that. And there is a tracker tab so that you can easily find these. Then you have a wish list tracker, which is kind of interesting. And it's got a mark where you mark off that you bought it. That's kind of cool. I like that. And I did want to say, so you've got date, amount paid, and balance. That's super similar to what I would put, except there's no section in the debt tracker for interest. So that's something to keep in mind. So you've got the wish list tracker page, sort of. So you've got 3. Yeah, you've got 3. And then special occasion budget tracker. So this you could use for like Christmas or something like that, or if you're going on vacation, and you've got 3 pages of those. And then you've got dot grid at the back, and you've got 4 of those. So that, if I was going to make changes, I'll show you. And then you've got your back page and your stickers, and these look the same as the ones that came in the petite, which is this. Oh, hold on, I have one that's not used, but the color scheme is a little bit different. And they look like they're able to be more spread out because the page is bigger. At the back, I just wanted to show, you get a lot more info at the back. So these were the debt trackers previously. I'll compare them. So obviously you don't get nearly as much space. More opportunity to kind of break it down. But, so this is the same, but you don't have as much space to kind of pay it down. And you would get 4 of those. Nope, you get 8 of those. So you had more debt trackers. And then that's already last month. That's last page. So you had more, you could track more different debts if you don't want to break up these pages in the other one, because this only has 3 pages, so you could only track 6 different debts, but you have way more space to keep track of progress and stuff like that. So for me, I wish it had a couple more notes pages at the back and some way to kind of split up clearly paycheck 1 and paycheck 2. I might even be able to use that if I do bills for pay 1 and pay 2. That might be an option as well. So that's kind of my initial thoughts on the Erin Condren budget book, and I'm hoping to be able to use it for 2021. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.